High schoolers can customize their high school experience in a number of ways. The first thing that comes to mind is apprenticeships. They can choose to do any apprenticeship of their interests, but we also encourage them to do apprenticeships that they may not be interested in so that they can explore kind of every avenue. Deep books is another one. They can choose to read any books each year that fits a certain criteria, right? But that's another option. They can choose whatever deep books they want to read. The courses in which they take and when they take them. For example, I have a hero that's doing all of his math this year. And last year we had a hero do all of her science. So that's another way in which they can customize their badge plan.
So in high school specifically, for example, I am doing this in 3 years. So I'm graduating this year. It's my 3rd year at the 4 school. And I customized it to where I took a lot of con courses. This is my 2nd year. Of course, the pandemic really had a lot to do with that. I had a lot of time. I was able to do that because I was like, you know what? I have this much time. I have so much time in my hands right now. I don't want to just be sitting around watching TV all day. So I'll take 3 maths this year instead of 2, or 3 maths instead of 1. I'll take that extra history. I'll do, I have some time. I have some people lined up. I can do 2 more extra apprenticeships, and that's completely up to you whenever you need to do.
For me specifically, I didn't want to take a foreign language. It just didn't seem like it was applicable to my journey or where I'm going. So I basically looked at the Georgia coding and found out that alternatively you can take a programming course or like a computer science course. So I pitched my own programming course and took a course on Python that met the requirements for that instead of doing a language course, which was just so much better for me because I love computers, I love science, all that. And that's one of I'd say like the main points that I've taken away from really changing it up.
So learner design courses, which is probably the best thing that would be a good example for something that's customizable because you can do a course on anything. Like for me, I did a course on doing a podcast. So that's what I'm currently doing with some of my classmates.
Overall, it's pretty customizable in that the 4 apprenticeships that you have to do every year, you get to pick those with whoever. With the mastery credits, there's the base 20, but the 10 advanced that you are able to do if you want are all completely customizable, and then those you get to show off who you really are. And then the coursework is customizable in that you get to sort of pick which order you want to go in. There's obviously a recommended order, and you can always use that, or you can just go against it completely. I know some people who did chemistry first year instead of biology and just things like that. So I would say it's pretty customizable, but there's just certain little things that you got to hit, and then everything else is up to you.